Hey, what? Raynator. Hey, what? Hey, what? Welcome to MACK'S Kitchen and Grill. Love and not hate. Love and not hate. Welcome to MACK'S Kitchen and Grill. Love and not hate. What? Love and not hate. Come on. Welcome to MACK'S Kitchen and Grill.
Hey, I want to say what's up to my YouTube subscribers, Ashley and Joe. I met these beautiful women at the convenience store this past weekend, and they recognized who I was, and they made me feel good. And I just want to say, hey, family members, and I love you guys. So right now, what I'm doing to these turkey wings, I'm adding some salt to these, and we're going to do something special with these here turkey wings, okay, y'all? So whatever you do, don't leave. You might miss out something. So I'm adding some black pepper right now to these turkey wings, and along with that I'm going to add some paprika. So we're going to season these turkey wings up well. All right, so we want some flavor on our meat when we bite into it. All right, so with these turkey wings, we're going to use a cooking process that's called Sous-Vide. So I'm going to do a sous-vide cook on these wings in the beginning. Now I got me some soul food seasoning. I'm going to go ahead and put that on there as well. For a lot of you who don't know what sous-vide cooking is, it's basically you're going to be cooking your turkey wings in a water bath. All right, so I have some Old Bay seasoning right here that I'm sprinkling on these as well. Then I'm going to give them a flip, and I want to season the other side. So the preparation for sous vide cooking, you could also use like Ziploc bags for this if you don't have like vacuum seal bags. But I have a vacuum seal bag that I'm going to insert my turkey wings into. Now, once I got the turkey wings in my vacuum seal bag, I'm going to go ahead and seal this bag up. Like I said, if you don't have a vacuum seal machine, you could also use regular Ziploc bags for this process, and it'll work just as well. So how do you use a sous vide machine? Okay, this is my sous vide machine that I use quite often, and I love this here just so I can cook my food in a water bath. So it clamps onto any kind of container or a pot. All right, it all depends on what type of machine you have, but 9 times out of 10 they'll all be clamping on a container or a pot. So I have a medium line and a max line. That's my water level line. So I'm going to fill my pot up with water, and you could definitely use this unit in your regular electrical socket. So I'm going to attach the sous vide machine to a small pot. As you can see, my pot isn't that big, but you could use this with a plastic container as well. And all you have to do is just go ahead and plug this right on up. So as I showed you the fill lines earlier for the water, I'm going to go ahead and fill the water up all the way up until it hit the max line, as you can see right here. Now, it was a little tricky. I love this sous vide machine because if you go over that max line, the sous vide machine would definitely let you know. And once you hear the sound, you have to start dumping water out, and you'll see it as we continue to go on in this here video. So now what I want to do is I want to set the temperature, my desired temperature for this sous vide machine. All right, so how do we do it? We first hit the setup button, and then we go ahead and start changing where the temperature, or setting the temperature to where we want it. I want this one set at 145 degrees. All right, so the current temperature for this water right now is at 104 degrees. All right, but I want it to be set at 145 degrees. Once it hits that desired temp, then we will be ready to cook. All right, so now with the temperature set, you can see now that the water is circulating. This is what the sous vide machine does. It circulates the water, it heats up the water, then you can put your food inside of that water bath, and it will cook it for you. All right, so now I want to set a desired time. As you can see, my temperature is almost about ready to hit by 1 degree. The current temperature now is at 144, and I got it set at 145. So once it hit 145, we can go ahead and just set the temperature and set the timer, and we can start cooking. So I'm hitting the setup button until I can get to the timer, and I supposed to set this at 14 hours and 30 minutes, but I put 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm sorry. So my cooking time for these turkey wings were at 14 hours. Y'all, that's right, 14 hours. I cooked these turkey wings for 14 hours. I didn't have to come back and check this at all. These turkey wings were done the next day. So I ended up taking the bags out of the sous-vide bath, and I put them into the refrigerator and went to work. Now, when I got off of work, I came and I took 1 bag out, and I started splitting 2 wings up into wingdings. Now, these don't look desirable right now, but in order for me to make them look presentable, what I've done was cut them up and then I put them inside the air fryer. The air fryer is what's going to help me brown the skin and make it a little bit more crispier. And you will definitely see as we continue to go along in the video. So now I put them in the air fryer at the temperature of 390 degrees for about 20 minutes. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start making this here gravy for our smothered turkey wings. All right, so let's go ahead, y'all, and get this thing moving. So thank you for tuning in. All right, YouTube fam, that noise you hear in the background is that air fryer. Okay, so what I got here now is my skillet, and I'm gonna make some smothered turkey with those sous vide turkey wings. So the first thing I'm gonna do is drop me in some butter, and this is about a tablespoon of butter. Along with this butter, I'm gonna put in some of this right here. For, if you don't know what this is, let me tell you exactly what this is. This right here is some crackling off of that chicken that you fry. You know that stuff that be at the bottom? This is what that is right here. So I'm gonna put a tablespoon of that in. So that's why I say, man, when you fry your chicken and you got that stuff at the bottom, instead of discarding it, let it cool down and scrape it into a container, and you save that. Makes great gravy. And that's all it is a dark roux. So now I'm gonna take some flour, about 2, probably 3 tablespoons, and put that in. Now I just want to stir this around, turn my heat down a little bit. It's on medium-high heat. So the only thing I want to do is just pretty much try to cook down this here flour a little bit, just to get the little flour taste out. And I know that I got a spoon that's up on this here, scraping up against this iron skillet, and that might drive some of y'all crazy. But it's no intention. This is not intentional. You can use some water, that'll be good. But I got some chicken broth. Take some of this here chicken broth. Get it. This is gonna make our gravy. And like I say, with that chicken roux, it's gonna bring mad flavor to your smothered dish. Whatever kind of smothered dish you're trying, that roux left off of that chicken grease is gonna bring mad flavor. You just wanna add just a little bit of your chicken broth at a time. That way you can gauge how thick you want your gravy. You can make it too watery or too thick, but if you just put a little bit at a time. Like I said, I put a tablespoon of butter in it, along with 3 tablespoons of flour, and I did put some of that chicken roux in there as well. That was like 1 tablespoon. And as you can see, it's thickening up a little bit, and I'm constantly still adding a little bit more of the flour. I mean, a little bit more of the chicken broth. Now at this point, what I want to do is I got 1 onion and 1 celery cut up. So I want to dump that in. And if you want to add like green peppers to this, or carrots, or something like that, man, be my guest. You can do it. Alright, now let me tell y'all what I want to season this up with real quick. First off, I want to hit it with a little salt. Okay? Just a little salt. Then I want to hit it with some black pepper. Can't go wrong with the pepper. After that, I want to hit it with a little bit of this here. What's that? It's lit lemon pepper. That's by my girl Mesha. You can check her out on Mesha's corner. She got a YouTube channel too. She cooks. I mean, the girl cooks. The next thing I want to hit it up with is some paprika. And I want to hit it with this here Spain spices. See if you can see it. Spain spices all in one seasoning. And the last thing, well, not the last, I want to put some parsley in. I want some flavor in my smothered turkey wings. And then I want to hit it with some of this Knorr's chicken bouillon, alright? I don't know if you can see the Knorr's. Y'all know I use this all the time. Just a little bit. So for some of you people that might say, hey man, that thing is high in sodium with all those ingredients. No, it's not. Trust and believe me, it's not. And once again, like I say, excuse me, when it comes down to the sound of the spoon hitting the bottom of this here pan, I don't have a wooden spatula, but I do have a plastic one in there, but I'm just too lazy to go get it right now. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, because my chicken wings are already done. It's already done. I'm going to get my chicken wings, I'm sorry, my turkey wings, not my chicken wings, out of this here. And go ahead and put these turkey wings up in here. Told y'all, they didn't look good in the beginning. They look some kind of good right now. Yes, sir. Telling you. Look at that. Look at that. We in the business, y'all. We in the business. Look at them wings. Now what we're gonna do is just mix it right on up. These wings are already done. I ain't gotta do nothing else. Already done. Give these a little toss. Like we say, man, that Sous-Vide is worth it. I'm telling you, y'all. But it takes a lot of time. It takes the time out of you cooking. And you can still come up with some good looking food. Like I say, in the beginning, as you seen me cut these on that cutting board, it didn't look worth nothing. But as soon as you brown the outside of it, man, they look fantastic. And this looks heavenly, y'all. I'm telling you. Alright, so the only thing I'm gonna do, man, is just use some of this here Knorr's chicken flavored rice. Just keeping it plain and simple, y'all. Nothing fancy or nothing like that, man, but just something plain Jane. take me one of these flats, along with one of these drumettes. And you know I gotta get some of this shit gravy. It ain't no good if you can't have none of that. Just gonna put it on top of the rice. Some of these celeries and onions. And just want to take a little bit and just put it right across the middle here. That's my smothered turkey wing right there. So like we say, this sous-vide style, and it's good. So thank y'all for checking out Mack's Kitchen and Grill. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as you can see, I got me some strawberry jam sitting over here. Video is coming for these also. And thank y'all. I really love y'all. Peace. I want to thank y'all so much for checking out Mack's Kitchen and Grill. Please visit me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you can become a Mack family member by clicking on my photo, and also check out this video. I always say this at the end of every video: love and not hate. Love somebody and hate nobody. Peace.